Hello, everybody, and I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I hope you got a chance to enjoy that wonderful weather we had, socially distanced, of course. And today, Tuesday, uh, May 26th, is the first day of class this week. So if you're watching this video, that means you found the announcement. This is last week's announcement because I haven't made this one because I'm currently making the video. But you'll see the link to this video that you're watching, and then next to it, you should saw a link to a schedule, which should bring up this week's schedule. Monday was no school. So you had no work to do. I did have the work posted just in case you wanted to work on it over the vacation, but it wasn't required to be done. Today, I'm posting this video to show you where it's at. Remember, warm-ups are optional. PA and FA assignments are the ones that are graded for our gradebook. PA assignments are like homework grades, so that's 10%, and FAs, which are worth 90%. Okay. We also have a Zoom meeting. Period 5 and 7 is going to be on Wednesday, and those are your times there, 12:45 or 2:35 respectively. Period 1, 2, and 3. You guys will have your meetings on Thursday, 12:45, 1:40, and 2:35 respectively. I will be putting those links up about 20 minutes before the meeting, maybe a little earlier, usually maybe a little later, but around 20 minutes is when they'll be posted. These are optional. They are not required. So if you are not feeling up to it, don't worry about it. But I would highly suggest going to those just so I get to see you again, so we can say hello. You can get caught up on any information and kind of get things in a more bite-sized way of understanding things. If you are worried about me calling on you or being called or speaking out during it, just send me a little email saying, hey, I would rather not be called on, or hey, I'd rather not have attention drawn to me, and I will try to make sure I remember that and I will not call on you. Okay. All right. So to show you guys where to go for this unit, if you go to My MCPS Classroom, you'll get to this website again. Here is our lovely little video. Here is basically my contact information. If you need to get on Google Classroom, there's a Google Classroom stuff. Now, over here, if you had anything from week 4 or 5, remember I'm still accepting it. Just get it to me as fast as you can, and then send me an email so I know to look for it. I do all grades in Pinnacle or the main grade book every Tuesday, because that's the day after everything else is due and assigned, so that way I can make sure all your grades are lined up. And then the grade book in my classroom, that should update as you do your work. And you can basically double check them. If I'm forgetting something and it's after Tuesday, go ahead and give me a heads up and I'll go take a look at it. You probably won't see it change until Tuesday because that's when I do the grades. All right. Calendar over here if you're curious about due dates. And if we go over to here to modules, so click on that, modules, go to modules. Here are all our weeks. If you're missing anything, you click on the week and it will open up for you. And if you don't want to see all this mumbo jumbo, you already finished, you go click it again and it will close it all up. So we are on week 6 and we are learning about tides, not the soap. Tides are when the ocean gets higher or lower, and it helps with a lot of different species creatures' breeding cycles, sort of like mussels. If you've ever gone to the Ocean City or near the rocks, you might see tide pools. That's where you see like baby seahorses, not seahorses, but the Pacific baby starfish, mussels, clams, that kind of thing. So we're learning about tides, and they are important. So I'm going to highlight we'll circle these. So I'm going to highlight in yellow your warm up and your CFU. Remember, these are not graded. No grade. Okay. But if you do these, they will help you, and you can use the information you learned on them on your assessments, your formative assessment, and your practice assessment. So let's take a look at them, take a crack at them. If you're short on time, these are the 2 I suggest you skip. Okay. Next one is this. I'll use green. This is your PA activity. I have it set to be due on Friday at midnight. You technically have till Sunday, so Sunday or Friday, but I feel Friday is still fair. This one is worth 10% of your grade, and this is a homework. While this FA, I will use red for that because it's importante, very important. This is worth 90% of your grade, and this is a all task. Okay. Each of them you can take 3 times. Both of them you can use Open Notes for. And I believe this one I have set to show you the answer the first time you take it, so you should be able to get 100% on this one no matter what, and you should do well on that. And remember, if you are working on any of these and you never know, you can't figure out where to find the information it's talking about, it's always going to be found in these instructional resources. This is where all the answers are going to be hidden for these two assignments. Okay? Um, and then if you wanted to look at once you finish all that, look at the wrap up. And I look forward to seeing all of you, or hopefully most of you, at our Zoom meetings on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Until then, have a lovely time, and I will see you during our Zoom. Bye bye now.